Amata Innovation Awards. My name is Ryan. I'm a member of the marketing and sales team here at Amata. My proposal is that Amata consider offering a new service to our existing customer factories, one that supports them in improving the worker engagement levels of their workforce. Improved worker engagement means improved productivity, higher innovation, lower absenteeism, and improved worker retention. All things that directly impact a given operation's bottom line results. Such a solution, I believe, would provide Amata with three key benefits. One, it would give Amata a new source of non-land-based recurring revenue. Number two, it would be Amata giving a helping hand to our existing factory customers in an area that they all, generally speaking, need supported worker engagement. And number three, it would give Amata a fairly sizable competitive advantage over other industrial estates in the Eastern Seaboard region. So I'll dive into each of these benefits in a moment, but first let me explain a little bit about the offering. When we talk about improving worker engagement levels, what we're really talking about is improving leadership fluency inside of a given workplace among the managers and supervisors in that organization. Better bosses mean more engaged workers, right? So what I propose is that Amata partner with an existing leadership development provider and offer this service to our existing customers. Now, I happen to know of the one suitable, groundbreaking leadership development platform that helps companies create better leaders. It's from a company called NewSafe Leadership Solutions. I'm a little familiar with it. Now, NewSafe offers two products that are unlike anything on the market presently. One is a diagnostic leadership survey. The survey identifies existing leadership strengths and weaknesses inside a given organization. So it gets behind the worker engagement numbers to what's actually driving those numbers, the leadership behaviors of their managers and supervisors. This is very helpful. No other survey on the market does anything like this. Feedback, by the way, on this survey is very, very positive. The other NewSafe product is an app. It's called Leadermaker. Leadermaker helps companies in spreading effective leadership habits, behaviors throughout their workplaces. It's fun, it's practical, it's simple, it's very engaging. You can try it yourself if you like. So you can see how these two products relate to each other maybe. The first, the survey, it identifies the effective leadership behaviors inside of a given workplace, the habits of their managers and top supervisors. The second, the app, helps in spreading those identified effective leadership behaviors throughout that organization to all the other managers and supervisors. And for this too, the app has received great feedback from the initial users. Okay, so we have a customer need. We have an available solution. Now let's go back to the three benefits for Amata. About number one, the non-land-based source of recurring revenue. Well, the survey and the app, while they're inexpensive, they're not free. Now this is good for Amata. It's also good for our customers. If our customers could pay a small fraction of what they normally have in their HR budgets for people development, somewhere between 0.5 and 1% of their total employee salaries, and they can expect to get back 10 to 20% in improved worker engagement levels. So if they're paying 1%, they're getting more, 20% out of each and every worker. This is good return on investment. So let's look at the math for Amata. If just 25% of the workforce inside Amata cities in Thailand, and I believe this is reachable within 1 year, so around 50,000 workers register onto the Leadermaker app, and their respective companies pay the 120 baht per month per person, and Amata collects, say 30% plus or minus affiliate commission, then that translates to 21.6 million baht per year for Amata. No, this is not, technically speaking, recurring revenue. Amata doesn't need to pay any expenses for Leadermaker. There's no investment required. So this 21.6 million baht, this is pure profit, net income. So this seems good for Amata. Okay, so that's the first benefit, recurring income. Now, for the second benefit, we talked about being a helping hand for our existing customers. With 1% unemployment rate in the Eastern Seaboard region, our existing factories need help with increasing their worker engagement levels. If we could have a dinner or seminars and the title was Top Leadership Behaviors in Thailand, proven ways top managers get the most out of their Thai workforce. Do you think HR managers or MDs would be interested in attending such a seminar or such a dinner topic? Definitely yes. This is exactly the kind of information they want to hear about. What can they do to get more out of their workforce? Well, this is something that Leadermaker, our service offering around increased worker engagement, improving leadership fluency, this is exactly what we'll be able to tell them. What's working in the top factories in Amata. Okay, third benefit, competitive advantage. So Leadermaker is data-driven. What this means is that aside from just measuring the leadership behaviors as they're being carried out inside of a given workplace from the users of the Leadermaker app, Leadermaker is also tracking the impact that that increase in leadership fluency is having on the worker engagement levels at that workplace. So Leadermaker is able to show that worker engagement level has increased 10% or 20% or 30%, and this is expected, right? I mean, as managers and supervisors get better at listening, get better at instilling purpose, creating ownership, partnership building, coaching and supporting others, naturally we would expect the worker engagement levels to increase as well. Now, when new customers come to Amata, yes, they ask about the land, of course, they ask about the utilities. More often than not, they also ask about workforce. How difficult is it? How difficult is it to keep them? I mean, they see the 1% unemployment rate. They hear that workers like to hop from factory to factory, and they know that the cost associated with that hopping is high. Well, if we have the data from Leadermaker, and we're able to tell them, show them, that factories inside of Amata experience a 30% higher worker engagement rate than factories in other industrial estates, or factories outside of Amata, this is a huge competitive advantage for us. So we have a need, we have a solution. We have three benefits, big benefits, I think, to Amata: recurring revenue, recurring income, helping hand, and competitive advantage, and zero investment needed from Amata for this. So this is all win. All right, thank you.